It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Set for a good matchup in one of the premier divisions in the NFL. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Greg, you never get a chance to really rebuild. Everyone wants you to win right now in this division. And they've been taking turns at the top of the division. 19 years since the Eagles repeated as division champ. Dallas won it last year. Who knows what we're in store for this season?
Yeah, it just shows how hard it is to win year in and year out consistently in the NFL. The league is set up for parity. It's set up for teams that were last in the division. They have just as good a shot to win it the next year. And I think this is a two-horse race. With Dallas, as you said, they won it last year. I think Philadelphia feels that this roster, this coaching staff coming back, has them in position to challenge Dallas. I think right now New York and Washington find themselves on the bottom looking up, but I think the Eagles and the Cowboys, this could come all the way down to the end of the season.
The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
To the air right away is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. We'll check the reaction for the former Giant. Here is Saquon Barkley. He'll push forward for about a yard. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught, Saquon Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice pickup there by Saquon Barkley, and this is an element of his game that early on in his career he really excelled at. You think back to his rookie year, Mike, in 2018, 91 catches. Last year, only 41. Now, I think a lot of that can be blamed on some quarterback issues and some injuries to Daniel Jones, but they got to get him back going in the passing game. This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The open receiver is Dodson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Man in motion is Smith. On third down, here's Hurts. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke, and Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
Here's what you call a little bit of a polarizing player, Mike. His career has been a bit of a mixed bag after being a first-round pick a few years back. At times, he looks like a bona fide franchise quarterback. At others, he looks like a guy who's still trying to find his way and take that next step. It's the consistency. That's the biggest issue. If that changes, man, he'll finally be able to reach his full potential.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Jones gonna hang on to it here. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's the man signed from Houston. It's Devin Singletary. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Singletary. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. Jones operating out of the pistol. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Jones. That's going to be dropped underneath for Singletary. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
On 3rd and long. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
On 4th down, here comes the lefty punter, Jamie Gillen. Back deep for Philly, it's Cooper DeJean. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Eagles offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. To throw is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Man in motion is Smith. On 2nd down, Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
Good work on the ground. He's got it. 1st down. Up at about the 42.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. Throwing is Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Deonte Banks comes up to make the play. Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Man in motion is Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Giants offense ready for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
In motion, it's Robinson. On play action, it's Jones. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. Now Jones on the bootleg. Connects with his big tight end, man Hurts. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. A give to Singletary on the zone read. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. He'll try and run, and it's Singletary. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Joseph's extra point up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, it's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? First down picked up. Here's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's first and 10. Man in motion is Smith. A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On third down, it's Hurts. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Singletary. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Working from the in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Jones. That's going to be dropped underneath for Singletary. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
The Eagles offense headed back to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time, and then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's complete to Smith. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And in motion is Brown. To the air again. Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Hurts will try it again. He's got it inside the 5. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
One more time, they try Barkley. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles are on top. It's now 10-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run once more with Singletary. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stopped for no gain.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
That screen just never had a chance. Anytime the running back has the ball and he's making guys miss in the backfield, there's going to be no timing to the play. It just allows too much time for the rest of the defense in pursuit to get there, and in this case winds up as no gain.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Hurts to throw. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Hurts gonna hold on to this one.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
3rd down, 3 to go. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. That's a gain of 15. 1st down, Philadelphia.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If this was just one guy dominating them up front, there's a lot of things that you can do. You can chip him. You can double team him. You can start sliding the offensive line and pass protection his way, trying to slow him down. But this has been coming from a lot of different spots, and right now it just looks to be a breakdown in the protection, and they have no answer on how to stop it.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Nice run there by Barkley, and he certainly surprised a lot of people in free agency. Not only that he left the Giants, but that he chose to sign with one of their biggest rivals in the process. He now joins a loaded Eagles roster, and having him in the fold will certainly help as they try to get back to another Super Bowl here in 2024.
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The Giants offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now, Jones. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's taken down up past the 35.
For any long developing play like that to work, everyone on the offensive side of the ball has to do their job at a high level. First, the pass protection has to hold up. Then, the receiver has to be able to separate from his man defender. And then, of course, the quarterback has to be on time and on target with the ball. And when you do, you move the chains.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the handoff, Singletary. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Only to about the 39. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a play fake. Jones. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Here's Joseph now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Giants are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. 12 yards there, and a first down. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. Uh-oh. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They face 2nd down and 7. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
That one taken in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw. to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
This one is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Shotgun now for Jones. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
On third down, here's Singletary. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Hurts working in the pistol. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. Now, that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. To throw is Hurts. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second, and now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
And in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Amir Smith-Marset goes back to return it. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The home team's offensive running back, Devin Singletary, back on the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Set to go now on first and 10. Jones taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now Jones throwing on second down. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Jones now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Jones to the air again. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here comes Greg Joseph and the field goal unit. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Joseph's kick is good. And the Giants have tied it at 17.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So, the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Singletary. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Jones. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. Here's Jones to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The Giants sending out their punter. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. DeJean to return it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. It's like a design run. Hurts has it. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. There he goes again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Man in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Man in motion is Smith. To the 5-yard line. Second and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line, and not only do they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles move out in front, 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number 1 thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Devontae Smith and the rest of the Philly offense heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Hurts now. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Dotson, the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
The idea behind man coverage is you want to get up and challenge the receivers, throw off the timing of the route and the quarterback's progression. And it's a lot easier to play man coverage when you've got guys up front that can rush the passer, and you can see why.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hurts to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. A tight end in motion now. Now Hurts, gonna call his own number. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Singletary. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Jones going to hang on to it here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is an area of Daniel Jones' game, Mike, that I think people often overlook. He is sneaky fast, and when he gets out into open space, very rarely can anybody catch him.
1st and 10. On the give, it's Singletary. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He has Hyatt complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action now. It's Jones. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Taking off, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Hurts again. First down throw there is incomplete.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed, and the ball's thrown so far behind him.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. To throw is Hurts. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Tracy now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. On play action, it's Jones. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
This one is caught by Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Shotgun now for Jones. This one taken in by Hyatt. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
They'll stick to the ground. He's to the 10. And he will score. Game on. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Man in motion is Brown. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. On second down, Hurts. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
On third down, here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive. And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Jones. He'll tuck it in, and he's into the end zone. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
On is Joseph for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. There's that man again. Another catch. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's taken in right side by Goddard. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run here. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Hurts working in the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Hurts going to keep it on the option. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
3rd and goal for Hurts. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the...
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and good. And the Eagles go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
Now a play fake. Jones. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. We'll take you back to earlier and some highlights in this one. He had success throwing it, but also success running it, including that rushing touchdown. He has been the unquestioned leader of this offense on the field today. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, there's really 2 schools of thought, Mike. You have yourself the lead in the fourth quarter, and a lot of people just say, let's sit on it, let's play smart, just don't give anything to the opposing team to let themselves back in the game. Well, that's exactly what they almost did here. They put the ball in the air, tried to remain aggressive, and they're lucky it didn't come back to bite them.
They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, Mike, at this level, Not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Tracy now to return it. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Jones to throw. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Good start there. Early completion, but now they've got to get across midfield and go. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Jones now on 1st down. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice play there by Malik Neighbors. And when we talked to the head coach, Brian Dable, what did he tell us? He said, I need more competitive guys. I need guys that are going to go out there and compete for the ball, play in and play out. And remember, Mike, this is a guy that led college football in yards per game last year at over 120 yards receiving per game. So they got themselves a pretty special talent here in New York, and I think we're just scratching the surface.
Nick Sirianni thought about it, and he wants another look. He has thrown the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Jones to the air again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, He's just heading back to his huddle, trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Hurts will work here from the pistol. They get 16 on that connection. Good for an Eagles first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Once again, it's Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one as they cruise to an easy road victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.